Alright, welcome to the low back pain series. So in this series, we'll be covering on how to release and how to stretch and also how to tackle with a movement. Alright, so first of all, we're going to talk about which area we're going to release here. Is Renxiang, you're going to thrust your butt up. Okay, so usually a lot of time when coming towards the low back pain, right, a lot of times people may misunderstood that the pain itself is actually coming from the low back. But a lot of times, it's not just contributing by low back, it could be another factors as well. One of the most common factors is actually hip flexors. Because of the long hours of sitting in the office, the hip is being folded in for too long and it's causing the shortening of the hip. So what you're going to do over here is we're going to relax them, we're going to massage them. So all the way up. Okay, so what you're going to do is you're going to use a foam roller or either lacrosse ball and you're going to place it at the area which is somewhere around your hip joint, lower a little bit. So that part, is the area that we're going to massage. So let's give it a try, show them how you're going to do it. Okay, so it's important to put the foam roller under of the hip joint, not on top of the hip joint, a little bit under. So it's going to be fall in between of your front of your thigh. So at this position here, you can choose to support with one of the leg down, or you can make them harder by straightening the leg. But of course, we're going to start it easy a bit, so the leg is going to fold up. So at the position here, you can either tilt the body left, right, yes, to give it a gentle massage, or either you can move your body up, down to provide another massage. Alright, so that goes how you're going to release the muscles on hip flexor. Second, we're going to talk about how to release it with lacrosse ball on your low back. Alright, so after releasing the hip flexor, the second muscles that I recommend you to release is actually on the low back. Alright, so low back, a lot of people make this mistake is they just simply massage the low back, which is actually misunderstood the spine as the low back itself. So what I want to release is not on the spine, but I want to release the muscles surrounding the spine area, which is what we call an erector. Alright, so where it's actually located, pretty much very simple. If your spine is in the middle, that is your spine. The muscles surrounding them on both of the sides, usually in Bahasa we call it a longkang lah. So if you see the two area that is a bit bound up, that is the area that we want to put on the pressure on. And the tools that I recommend you is actually using a lacrosse ball. And what you're going to do is you're going to need the wall, and you're going to need the ball, and you're going to place the ball on the area that is tight. But make sure that you're not putting the pressure too much. So now I'm going to show you how to do it against the wall. Right, so Renxiang, you can hold on the ball, you can place it on the spot, and you're going to go against the wall. Okay, so what you can do this is you're putting pressure against the wall in a very gentle position. If you're really feeling uncomfortable, you just hold still. If you feel like you can still take in more stress, more pressure, you can actually move your body left and right. Yeah, just like a little bit wiggling. Good. If you want to create more pressure, you can even lift your hands upwards. Yes, to create more pressure on the center point, and you can wiggle left and right. And of course, if you're feeling much more tightness on the left hand side, you can place it on the left hand side. If you feel much more tightness on the right side of the erector, you can place it on the right. Okay? So that's all for the erector release.